Do you want to know what 10,000 abused children all have in common? They just don't listen. Okay, what do you tell an Amber Heard that has 2 black eyes? Well, I mean, shit, I guess I don't really know. I mean, you already told her twice, so what else can you really say? You want to break her nose? I mean, all right, if you want, I won't stop you.
Bad chick and you know it. Gotta let it go and tonight I'm gonna show it. Tonight I'm gonna throw it. This is for the good girls in the house. I'm gonna blow it. If you wanna start something, let's get it poppin'. When I'm shopping, give me broom. I'm high like Zoom. This is Versace, not Fruta, the loom. Boom, boom, pow, got a lot of style. Turn the music up, give me room, boom. This is how I boom, boom, pow, got a lot of style. Turn the music up.
Welcome back to DarthNews, special edition, Father of the Year. Today's story is a story about bravery, about courage, about doing the right thing, standing up for what's right, taking ownership and taking charge, and delivering justice and discipline where it's needed, when it's needed. I want you all to imagine, for a moment, your child, or if you don't have a child, imagine you have a child. You have a 9-year-old waiting at the bus stop every day. And unknown to you, this child is being slowly taken advantage of by a predator. And one day you're waiting in your car, waiting for your child to get onto the bus from the bus stop. And as you're waiting, you're looking and you're seeing. And you see a man walking up to your son in a very conspicuous, suspicious, and creepy fucking way. The kind of way that just makes you go, oh, okay, so you're a pedophile. And you see this man walk up to your son. He approaches your son, your child, whether it's a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter. Your child. And this predator puts their arm around your child. And then slowly puts their arm and their hand to their backside. And you see this happen. What would you do? What would be your first reaction? Because I would murder somebody. Fucking murder. Do you understand me? This video is definitely demonetized, but I would murder somebody, anybody that did that to my child. And I bear witness to the act. Sayonara, motherfucker. Goodbye. Hasta la vista, baby. Because you sick fuck, I swear you're never going to get those baby back ribs that you've always wanted. You will become the ribs. I will fucking grill you alive over open fire in my backyard. I will literally barbecue you alive. You think I'm joking? No, I'm talking slow roast. I like my meat rare. So seriously though, what would you do if you saw your child being essentially molested or about to be snatched? Because arm around the shoulder, move to the back is like a, come with me, come with me to my truck. I have lots of candies and goodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, this kid would have been kidnapped for sure. But you know what happened? That father acted. He acted on his instincts, and he acted fast. And he got out of his truck and beat the living fuck out of this piece of shit. This human filth. This is a story that many people would never hear about unless you tune into DarthNews. So thank you so much for tuning in, because these are the kind of stories that are important. There are heroic moments that deserve front page news. This is one of those. So I'm putting it on DarthNews front page. This is, well, because this is my most recent video, it's technically like front page, so you know what? This is the kind of news that matters. You follow? Like these are the kind of heroes that should be put on a pedestal and given their 15 minutes of fame. Unlike people like Amber Heard, who deserve nothing less than just to be ignored. But I can't because I need views. So good. But that's not the point. The point is, we need more people like this. We need more stories like this. And today's story also teaches us a very valuable lesson. And that lesson is never take your eye off the ball. The ball being your child. Never take your eyes off your kids. Okay, like, if you're gonna be a parent, be a parent. Be like this guy, this dad. Now, apparently this pedophile has been coming around this bus stop for a while, but at least the dad caught it, and nipped it in the bud as soon as he saw it. So this is the serious part of the video. We're gonna read the article, figure out what's really kind of going on with the police report and such, and then we're gonna wrap it up with some pedophile jokes. Oh, yeah, no, you heard me right. I said pedophile jokes, pedo jokes, yeah. Well, I mean, this video is demonetized 100%, so it does, fuck it, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I said pedophile jokes. They're the jokes. They're not just. You know what? If you can't handle the jokes, then just fuck off. It's really that easy. It's that easy. I mean, you could dislike the video if you wanted to. If you wanted to be a dick about it, if you want to be a piece of shit about it, go ahead, dislike the video. But I'd rather you just unsubscribe or just leave the video. It's that easy. But just by me explaining all that, I deserve a dislike. Yeah. So that's fine. It's fine. I should probably put these back on. Oh, I'm high on life, not heroin, or cocaine, or ecstasy, or MDMA. Almost the same thing, but they're not. They're totally different. It's like a thong and a G-string. They're different, but they're the same. They still serve the same purpose, kind of like crack and heroin. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump into today's article. Applejack, hit it. All right, dudes and dudettes, we are over here at Not the Bee. The article reads, Oklahoma dad sees a creep touching his 9-year-old son inappropriately and then proceeds to crack his skull wide fucking open, fracturing his orbital socket. Now, I did add the F-bomb in there, but I saw fit. Anyway, so this pervert is also a pastor as well. Of course he is. Damn it! Yeah, that's right. This 33-year-old pastor apparently likes to stop on his daily jog to touch a specific child at a bus stop. I just wish the stigma around priests and child abuse wasn't there. I wish it wasn't a thing, but it is a thing, and it's a very real thing, and it's a shame because there's real people of faith and real people of God who people like this just make them look bad, or at least it makes their religion and their faith look bad, which is a shame because I know so many just kind, good-hearted Christians that would burn this man at the stake, that would stab him in the street if they knew what he was doing. And now they know what he's doing, so hopefully they do. I mean, I'm just saying, I hope he gets more than his ass beat, if you ask me. I hope in prison he gets that asshole stretched out. Anyway, so thank God this kid told his dad. Yeah, that's right. This kid started feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and he was brave and came forward and told his dad, look, I don't feel comfortable. Now, as a 9-year-old, that's kind of like a big thing to tell your parents. So the dad obviously took matters into his own hands. Now, this is from the story. I quote, the child told investigators that Coghill had frequently been jogging through his area, and according to the victim, he stopped at the bus stop on more than one occasion. The 9-year-old told police that Coghill had been at the bus stop on Monday, September 20th, and said that Coghill touched him on the back that day. Police reports say that the 9-year-old didn't like the way that Coghill made him feel, and as anybody would feel uncomfortable. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 9 or 90. Someone you don't know touching you on the back, a stranger trying to give you the stranger danger, it's going to make you uncomfortable. So bravo, kudos for this kid, speaking up to his dad. I mean, this guy was obviously a serial offender. Okay, this is awful stuff. But so thankfully the kid told his dad, and then this is what happened. So when the dad, quote, brought the child to the bus stop the morning of September 23rd, he told police that he dropped the child off and went to a car to watch Coghill. So he dropped the kid off and went to his car to sit there and just kind of stake out and watch and wait, and waited to see if he would interact with his son, with the 9-year-old. So the dad just kind of chilled in his car, waiting for the guy to show up, and oh fucking man, did he show up. And you know what happens next because I already read the headline. But this pervert, this motherfucking pedophile did stop, and he did touch the kid again. And then he caught the fucking beatdown of his life. I mean, this was a fucking beatdown. Courtesy of the kid's dad, of course. So the dad just kind of sat there and watched. He watched as Coghill placed his hand on the child, first on his side, and then he slowly moved his hand to the back side of the 9-year-old. The police report says that at that point in time, the dad had gotten out of his vehicle and confronted Coghill. And it was then when Coghill tried to run, when he noticed the dad chased him, tackled him to the ground, and a fight then broke out between the two. And we know how it turned out. Not so good for one of them. So the fight left Coghill's face black and blue, and the individual having fractured Coghill's skull and cracked an orbital socket on the left side of his face. Holy shit, he got his ass kicked. The pervert got busted and beat down at the same time. I call that a win-win, motherfuckers. So let's go ahead and look at this mugshot. Damn. Damn, he got fucking wrecked. Oh man, arrested Michael Coghill for after adult witnessed and videotaped Coghill touching a child at the bus stop. Oh, there's a videotape. Oh, I would love to see this video. Oh my god, that video needs to go viral. I want to see this video. I hope it's public record. I hope if it's with the file, I wonder if I can request to obtain a copy of it. I would love to see this. I wonder if he kept recording as he was beating this pervert's ass. I don't know, but you know what? Most importantly, this pervert, this piece of shit, didn't get away. I mean, there's silver lining. Okay, like yes, he maybe hurt some children up until this point, but at least he was busted, and at least no more kids are going to get hurt, and at least this child wasn't hurt. I mean, God only knows what other kind of stuff this motherfucker was up to. This dude was a fucking pedophile. He's got, just check his laptop. That's what I would confiscate his laptop, get a warrant for his laptop, and go through that shit, because I guarantee you're going to find stuff that'll just, well, you know what you're going to find. But anyway, so props to the dad for not letting him run away. Props to the dad for beating his ass and serving justice right then and there, where it deserved to be served. Anyway, so apparently the church that he was a pastor for fired him as well, which there has to be a better vetting process for pastors and for priests. I'm sorry, there just has to be a better. I don't know. I don't have an answer or solution, but there just needs to be some way to vet people better. Like, if you want to be a pastor, like there should be like a background check into your computer, and into your like history and shit like that. Even if it's revealing, even if it reveals like what kind of porn you're into, at least it won't be like, at least if you see pedophile stuff, then I don't know, something like that. It's great that he got caught, man, and that he got his comeuppance. I mean, it's a good feeling when somebody gets what they fucking deserve, because God knows what other kind of stuff this guy was up to. This dude was obviously a fucking pervert. So, props to the dad for not letting this piece of shit run away. Anyway, this motherfucker got what he deserved, if you ask me. I mean, damn, wasn't that just like a feel-good story? Feel good, not like in the sense of it doesn't feel good. That's not the right word. Poor choice of words. Fuck! I meant, it makes you feel good that the dad pursued his own justice. And it was justified. Sometimes as a civilian, you gotta just take the law into your own hands and just fuck them up, especially if it comes to your children. I mean, shit, did you see the fucking bruises on his... Dude, this kid got fucked up. I hate to say it, because I love James O'Keefe, but this kind of looks like James O'Keefe, like a younger version of James O'Keefe. Never mind. Anyway, you guys should go watch Project Veritas's COVID leaks. Separate issue, but let's get back to it. So, before we get into the super fucked up jokes, I'd like to know your thoughts. What would you do in the situation? Would you take action as a mother or a father? Would you call the police, or would you just, take the law into your own hands, essentially? Would you just fuck this person up if you saw them, touching your child in a super inappropriate way with no adults around? No adult supervision. You just see a stranger touching your kid. What would you do? I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. And also smash like, smash that like. If you like my rings, if you like my ring game, you see that shit? If you like that shit, smash like. If you're a pedophile, go ahead and smash dislike. Woo! Up, pedophile, get him out of here. Ooh. Yeah, yes, thank you, President Biden, thank you. So I'd just like to ask, where do you see yourself in 3 years? I beg your pardon. How many 3-year-olds do I see myself in? What? Come on, I just made that up. That was pretty good, right? All right, now, fuck it. Damn, tough crowd. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into a more lighthearted tone. What did Johnny Depp do when his dishwasher stopped working? Well, he slapped that backstabbing two-faced barn witch right in the face and said, "Get back to work, you stinky slutfish." Or something like that, I think. Didn't he say something like that? Does anybody know what the worst part about banging 22-year-olds is? There's 20 of them. Ugh, am I the only one who just absolutely loves driving 88 miles an hour with the wind flowing through my hair as I plow through a preschool crossing zone? Too far? Okay. As I plow through a college campus. See? Much better. Nobody gets offended by that, except for college students, of course. You want to know what the hardest part about eating the little vegetables is? They're fucking wheelchairs. Did you guys know that the top conspiracy theory of 2021 so far is that white NBA players are actually undercover cops? Yeah. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Go down the rabbit hole. Oh, by the way, nobody ever deserves to be abused. Except for Amber. Hey, what's yellow and hates sex? The 10-year-old Mexican in my trunk. Just kidding. Unsubscribe if you... Fuck you. I don't care. Just a little wee bit of wise advice that a wise man once passed down upon me. If you're ever planning on raping somebody, just try imagining what they're going to look like, you know, in 40, 50, 60, 70 years, depending on how young or old they are. Just imagine what they're going to look like when they're, like, on their deathbed. And chances are that should do the trick. That should make you not want to rape that person. I don't know. It worked for me, is what I'm trying to get at. So, if it worked for me, it can work for you. This video is not sponsored by anti-rape ads. Don't rape anybody, ever. But if you have to, make sure you take their money too. You gotta rape and rob, because why else would you do it? I mean, you gotta get like a financial and a sexual gain from it. Too fucked up, too bad. I don't care. You know what? You know what I call a rape and a robbery? A rapery. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Comment. Go to my merch store, even though I know no one's going to go to my merch store now. Now I know everyone's going to burn my merch that bought merch. Everyone who bought my merch is going to be like, fuck Darth, I'm burning this shit, because he went way too far. You know, I could take the dead baby jokes and the racist jokes and the burning Jew jokes, but you went to the pedo jokes, man. Hey, like I said, it's either all okay or none of it's okay. So chill the fuck out. I'm not a pedophile. Holy shit. I haven't touched a kid in like 4 years. No, not like a kid, like a goat, like a baby goat, like a kid. Like a bah! No, you guys are fucked up. So until next time, don't you dare forget to pull out that is P-O-O motherfucking L. And as always, I already said it. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, go to my merch store, Patreon, all that fun stuff. By the way, Jeremy, thank you so goddamn much. And thank you to the new Patreon member, Jane. Thank you so much, Jane, for your donation on Patreon. It really means everything. All of you mean everything to me. Patreon or not, you know, donation or not, you being here, you smashing like, you subscribing, that means everything. But it means everything a little bit more when you donate financially. I know, I'm a whore. I'm a grubby money whore. You know what? Fuck that. No, I'm not. Because I'm a one-man show. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I do this by myself. This is a one-man show. Okay, I did all this by myself. Not that that's like, you know, some kind of impressive feat or anything. I mean, anybody can do this. Well, maybe not. I don't think. Maybe not anybody. No, I think I'm the only one that does this. Yeah, I know. Don't sell yourself short, Darth. I know. I should be listening to Tony Robbins, and it just sounds so great, you know? All this encouragement and self-help. I just feel like I'm beyond help. You know, I mean, like I said, like in my last video, look at me, okay? Way beyond help. I'm like one of those crackheads in the street that's like, no, give me $1, blah, give me $1, blah. It doesn't matter if you put them in a psych ward or in a hospital, they're fucked, you know? They're fucked. They're shitting in the streets, they're jerking off with mayonnaise and ketchup, true story. I'll tell it later. And they're smoking Parmesan cheese with Hunter Biden. So, how do we get on this? I don't know. Fuck it. You know what? Subscribe.
My boy Dex up in Canada.
Ice on my neck. Count up a check. Ice on my neck. Count up a check. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm Sonic. I spot the dick when she want it. I'm a bad boy, make lovin'. I'm a bad boy, make lovin'. Hey, good pussy sound like pasta. I got young dick, call the pastor. She got good brain, she a master. Lil' Einstein